Hello students. So this exercise 5.1 is based on the continuity concepts. Okay. So already we discussed this type of example. The example is prove that the function f of x is equal to 5x minus 3 is continuous at the point x equal to 0, x equal to minus 3 and at x equal to 5. Okay. This function is continuous for 3 particular point x equal to 0, x equal to minus 3 and at x equal to 5, but the function should be only one function. Okay. So I can solve. So very easy example students it is. So first one I can solve at x equal to 0. Now at x is equal to 0. Okay. At x equal to 0. What is the definition of the function? The limit function is equal to constant function. Then the function should be continuous at this particular point x is equal to 0. Okay. Here the function f is defined at x equal to 0. This particular point x equal to 0 is f of 0 is equal to, what is f of 0? So f of x should be 5x minus 3 and f of 0 is 5 into 0 is 0 minus 3 is, so this is minus 3. Okay, this is minus 3. Clear that? And the limit function at x equal to 0 is, what is the limit function? Limit of f of x as x tends to 0, that is equal to limit of f of x as x tends to, what is your f of x? 5x minus 3. 5x minus 3. So that is equal to, apply the limits, will give, so 5 into 0 minus 3. So this is equal to minus 3. Is clear that? Here the constant function is equal to limit function. The value of the constant function is f of 0 equal to minus 3 and the value of the limit function is also that is minus 3. Here f of 0 is equal to f of limit of x tends to 0 f of x. So here f of 0 constant function is equal to limit function, then the function is continuous at the point x equal to 0. Thus then f is continuous at x is equal to 0. The function f is continuous at x is equal to 0. Clear that? So this is the procedure. Okay. So and I can solve x equal to 0 is over and x equal to minus 3. Okay. Then x equal to minus 5 is your work. X equal to x equal to 5 is your work. Here same as the procedure and at x is equal to minus 3 and at x equal to minus 3 the function f is defined at x equal to minus 3. At x equal to minus 3 is f of minus 3 is equal to f of minus 3. So function f of x equal to 5x minus 3, f of minus 3 is nothing but 5 into minus 3 is equal to 5 into minus 3 is 5 is a minus 15. Minus 15 minus 3 is, so this is minus 18. Okay, so this is constant function. Okay, and the limit function and the limit directly I can write, and limit of f of x as x tends to minus 3. So that is equal to limit of f of x as it is x tends to minus 3. What is your function f of x? 5x minus 3. 5x minus 3. So that is equal to, apply the limit as x tends to minus 3, will get 5 into minus 3 is equal to 5 into minus 3 is minus 15. Minus 15 minus 3 is, so this is minus 18. Is clear that? Here also the constant function is equal to limit function. Okay. Here f of minus 3, this is constant function equal to limit of f of x as x tends to minus 3. So these are equal. So limit function is equal to constant function. Then function should be continuous at the particular point x is equal to minus 3. So then f is continuous. F is continuous at the particular point x is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3. So this is the procedure, students. So x equal to 0 is over, x is equal to minus 3 is also over. Then you solve at x equal to the particular point x equal to 5. This is your work. Okay. So write down, student, this is okay. So students, this is also same example, that is second one. Examine the continuity of the function f of x is equal to 2x square minus 1 at the point x is equal to 3. At the point x is equal to 3. So this is also very easy important example, students. So same procedure as previous example. At the particular point x equal to 3. Here you can use limit function equal to constant function. So second one is also your homework. Okay. So that first one and second one are having the function particular the point x equal to 3 is something x equal to c. Here see that in example number 3, examine the following functions for the continuity. That is a, b, c, d. There are 4 examples are there. So this type of examples are also we are solved in previous class. So here only f of x equal to x minus 5. In this example only give the function, not a particular point. So at this example we can choose a general point as a x is equal to c. Then we can solve. Okay, this is very easy question, students. So I can solve b. The function, very simple. The function f is defined. The function f is defined at the general point x equal to c. We can take a general point as a particular general point as x equal to c, because here there is no particular point. That's why we take the general point as well. Previous example we solved in previous class. Here at x equal to c, then f of c is equal to, I can write f of x is nothing but 1 divided by x minus 5, and f of c is nothing but 1 divided by c minus 5. So 1 divided by c minus 5. This is our constant function, and the limit function at x equal to the same general point c is limit of x tends to c. F of x is equal to limit of x tends to c. What is your f of x corresponding this one? So our f of x is 1 divided by x minus 5. So 1 divided by x minus 5. Okay. Then apply the limit as x tends to c. So we'll get the answer should be 1 divided by c minus 5. Friends, here see that the constant function is also 1 divided by c minus 5, and the limit function is also 1 divided by c minus 5. So this is general example. The general example is obviously the continuous function. It's clear? Very simple procedure it is. So here the constant function f of c equal to the limit of x tends to c f of x. Thus then f is continuous. F is continuous. This is very simple example, students. So this is also A is also your homework, and C is also your homework. This is very easy. Is clear that? Same procedure as B. Is clear that? So write down, student, this is, and then the next example is D. What is that? Here D is f of x is equal to x minus 5. Is clear that? So this is also very important and very easy example. So try this also. Is clear that? So in this example let it be. Okay. So I can solve this example. Okay. So option A, B, C are over, then only D is. Okay. This is very big example. or directly you can write generally or some other method. So here d what is our function? D f of x is equal to mod of x minus 5. Mod is nothing but having positive value as well as negative value. Is clear that? Here this function can be written, I can written as here minus of x minus 5 if x is less than or equal to 5. X lies between 5 and plus x minus 5 if x is greater than 5, or I can write here. Is clear that? Suppose mod can be open, then here there are negative value as well as positive negative value if the x lies between less than 5, and positive x minus 5 polynomial function if x is greater than or equal to 5. So the mod x function can be written this form. Okay, so already you know that. So here also I can write this function as, so apply minus, there is nothing but 5 minus x if x is less than 5, or another one x minus 5 if x is greater than or equal to 5. X is greater than or equal to 5. Okay, so apply same procedure as it is. Solution of this example is, first of all we take case 1. What is your case 1? The take general find as c is less than 5. Okay, previous example that if c is less than 5, then what is your function? Then f of x equal to 5 minus x. So by using two methods, so already we know that this is a function, then again apply the general find as c equal to 5, then the function should be continuous at c is less than or equal to 5. Okay, or otherwise, so f of x equal to 5 minus x is a polynomial function. It is polynomial function. Is clear that? Here f of x equal to 5 minus x is a polynomial function. So remember that, students, every polynomial function is continuous. Already remembering the find. So thus f of x is equal to 5 minus x is continuous at every real number less than 5. Continuous at every real number less than 5. C is less than 5. Is clear that? Very simple. Already we know that this concept. Okay, don't go for the constant function is equal to limit function. Already this is continuous. Okay, and if c is greater than 5, then the function should be obviously then f of x is equal to x minus 5. So this is also polynomial function obviously. So is polynomial function. Is polynomial function. Is polynomial function. Thus every polynomial function is continuous. Already we know that. Thus f of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at every real number c is greater than 5. This is a very simple step. Okay, and very important, and at x equal to 5. And at x equal to 5. This is, we can take general find as c is less than 5, then function should be continuous. C is greater than 5, then function should be continuous. And less than 5 is continuous, greater than 5 is also continuous. And we check at x equal to 5. Is clear that? So at x equal to 5, the LHL of f at x equal to 5 is, we can write LHL of this function, limit of x tends to 5 minus, this is symbol of LHL, f of x is equal to limit of x tends to 5 minus, what is its f of x corresponding to this LHL? So this is your LHL. LHL should be 5 minus x. So 5 minus x. So apply the limit, that means 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. Your LHL should be 0. Okay, and take RHL, and the RHL of f at x equal to 5 is, what is your RHL? Limit of x tends to 5 plus f of x, that is equal to limit of x tends to 5 plus, what is your f of x corresponding? The RHL should be x minus 5. X minus 5. So apply that one. Here also 5 minus 5 equal to 0. Is clear that? Here, see that LHL is also 0 and RHL is also 0. So here limit of x tends to 5 minus, this is LHL, f of x is equal to limit of x tends to 5 plus f of x, this is your RHL. That is LHL is equal to RHL. Is clear that? LHL equal to RHL, then function should be continuous at x equal to 5. Here function is continuous, every real number less than 5 is also continuous, every real number greater than also continuous, and at exactly equal to is also continuous. Thus the whole function should be continuous. Is clear that? Then f is continuous. Then f is continuous. First at x equal to 5, you can write, and finally f is continuous everywhere. F is continuous function. F is continuous. So this is the procedure, students. Remembering this procedure. So already I tell that this is f of x equal to mod of x minus 5. Here there is no particular find. That's why this function obviously continuous. You clear that? So this is the procedure, student, only for mod. Otherwise we can use previous example as same method. Okay? Write down, students. Okay. So here also prove that f of x equal to x raised to n is continuous at the particular point x is equal to n. So where n is positive integer, z plus is nothing but positive integer. So this is also same procedure, students. Solving this example, the function f is defined. The function f is defined. F is defined at x equal to n is f of n is equal to n raised to n. Here x is replaced by n. That is f of x equal to x raised to n. F of n is equal to n raised to n. So n raised to n. This is your constant function, and the limit function at x equal to the particular point n. So this is particular point. N is any integer. This is also same example at a particular point. Is limit of f of x as x tends to n, that is equal to limit of, what is your f of x? F of x should be x raised to n as x tends to n. That is equal to, apply the limit as x tends to n. This should be n raised to n. That here also the constant function is also n raised to n. The limit function is also n raised to n. Thus, here the constant function f of n is equal to limit of x tends to n f of x. The constant function is equal to limit function. Okay. Then f is continuous at the particular point x is equal to n. It's a procedure. Very simple example, friend. Write down this. Okay. Students, in this example, what we do that is the function defined by f of x is equal to x if x lies between less than or equal to 1, and 5 if x is greater than 1. 5 if x is greater than 1 is continuous at x equal to 0, x equal to 1, and at x equal to 2. Is clear that? So in this three particular point, the function should be continuous or not. We have to check. Okay. So very simple example, students. Here see that the function x lies between 1 less than 1 equal to 1 or greater than 1. But here this is very easy because we can take as x is less than 1, the function should be continuous. X is greater than 1, the function should be continuous. Then LHL, RHL. We can check. Okay. Here x equal to 0 and x equal to 2 are very important, students, because the continuous at x equal to 0 point should be, here it is, x is less than or equal to 1 is nothing but the function should be at x equal to 0, the function should be f of x equal to x, because x is less than or equal to 1. The 0 should be come in this side. Is clear that? So first of all, I can take x equal to 0 and x equal to 1 and x equal to 2 is yours. Okay. So here, now at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0, what is the function? Here, x is greater than 1 is nothing but greater than 1. That is 2, 3 up to infinity. So the value of x should be greater than 1. Here, there is no function f of x equal to 5. Leave it. Here, x is less than or equal to 1 is nothing but the value of x should be less than or equal to 1. 1, 0, minus 1 like this. Here, the 0 lies between this. The 0 lies between this condition. X is less than 1. Here it is a 0. So at x equal to 0 should be this function. F of x is equal to x. Because the value of x is less than or equal to 1. So 0 should come in this condition. Correct? So here x equal to 0 is the function. At x equal to 0, the f of x is, then f of x is, what is your f of x? X. F of x is x. This is very simple example, friends. So f of x equal to x is, f of x equal to x is, so already we know that. So same procedure as a limit. Here the procedure is the function f is defined at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0 is f of 0 equal to 0. And the limit of f of x as x tends to 0, x is equal, that is also 0. Okay, leave it. Start. The function f is defined. The function f is defined at x equal to 0 is f of 0 equal to 0. This is constant function, and the limit function, and the limit of x tends to 0. What is your f of x? F of x, that is equal to limit of x tends to 0. F of x should be x. So that is equal to also 0. So this is our constant function. So here limit function is equal to constant function. Is clear that? So 0 should be, that is also constant function. So constant function is also 0 and limit function is also 0. Thus f is continuous. Thus f is continuous. Thus f is continuous function. Continuous at the point. At the point x is equal to 0. At the point x equal to 0. So this is over. Okay. Same procedure as x equal to 2. Here x equal to 2, where it is? Here. Okay. X is greater than 1 is nothing but the value of the x is greater than 1, that is 2, 3, 4. Here x equal to 2 lies in this condition. So that's why x equal to 2, the function f of x should be 5. Is clear that? So this is your, try yourself. Okay. So those are very easy example. And at x equal to 1 I can solve. At x equal to 1 I can solve. Okay. So this is same procedure as it is. Not a problem. Here at x equal to 2, the function f of x equal to 5. Directly, f of x equal to 5 is a constant function. Every constant function is continuous, obviously. That's all. Okay. Or here also I can write f of x equal to x. F of x equal to x is the identity function. So every identity function is continuous. That's all. That is also okay. So this is also okay. Okay. So I can solve now at x equal to 1. At x equal to 1. At x equal to 1. Here I can use conditions like if conditions at x equal to 1. At x equal to 1. So here if the value of the x, here there is no particular point, corresponding lies between x equal to 1. So x lies between 1, less than 1, greater than 1, equal to 1. Thus we can check all the conditions. Okay. Here if I can take x equal to c. C is nothing but c is less than 1. C is nothing but this condition. So c is less than 1. Then what is our f of x? F of x should be x. Obviously, directly you can write your remembering point. F of x equal to x is identity function. Is identity function. Is identity function. Already we know that every identity function is continuous. Identity function, then it is continuous. Then it is continuous. Then it is continuous at every real number c is less than 1. Okay. and if c is greater than 1, then what is our function should be? F of x is equal to 5. C is greater than 1, that is nothing but every real number is greater than 1, that is 5. So f of x equal to 5 is, this is 5 is a constant, so this is constant function, is constant function, is constant function. Already we know that every constant function is continuous, obviously. So then it is continuous. Then it is continuous at every real number greater than 1. Okay, so less than 1 is over, greater than 1 is over, and we check at x equal to 1. So at x equal to 1, the LHL of f at x equal to 1 is limit of x tends to 1 minus, this is the symbol of LHL, f of x is equal to limit of x tends to 1 minus, what is your f of x? Having LHL. LHL is nothing but less than value, that is x. Apply the limit. So we got 1. Okay, 1. So x tends to 1 is 1. And the RHL of f at x equal to 1 is limit of x tends to 1 plus f of x. F of x, this is your RHL, that is equal to limit of x tends to 1 plus, what is your RHL? F of x should be 5. So that is equal to 5. This is constant function. So obviously limit of x tends to 1 is 5. Here the LHL is 1 and the RHL is 5. Here the left hand limit and right hand limit are not coincident or not equal. Here limit of x tends to that is 1 minus f of x, it is LHL is not is equal to limit of x tends to 1 plus f of x. So here the left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit, then the function is not continuous at the point x equal to 1. Then the function f is not continuous or discontinuous. Discontinuous at the only point x equal to 1. At x equal to 1, this is discontinuous. How do we know that? So say that LHL is x, RHL is 5. So obviously this is discontinuous function. Here x equal to 0, it is continuous. X equal to 1, it is discontinuous. It is continuous at every real number less than 1, every real number greater than 1, but it is equal to 1, the function should be discontinuous at only point x equal to 1. The particular point, and at x equal to 2 is also, it is continuous function. So this is your 1. Is clear that? So read carefully. So write on this example and solve at x equal to 2. Okay. Students, these are the examples, that is find all points of discontinuity where the f is given by there are some 9 to 10 examples are there, so I can solve one by one. The sixth one is here, find the point of discontinuity. Point of discontinuity is nothing but, so the function should be continuous at every real number less than and at every real number greater than. Then the function should be, we can check importantly that at x equal to some quantity, x equal to, so that is also holds, the function should be continuity, and x equal to the particular point, the function is not continuous, then the function is discontinuous at only that point. Is clear that? So here, see that this example, very easy example it is. First of all, I can take as usual, if here there is no particular point, here generally I can take if every real number x equal to c is less than 2. X equal to c lies between 2, that is c is less than 2. At x equal to c, c is your real number, so less than 2, then what is your f of x? Then your f of x is equal to, what is your f of x? 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3. So you can solve by using left, so that is limit function equal to constant function, that is also continuous obviously. Or you can directly write, so f of x equal to 2x plus 3 is a polynomial function, is polynomial function, is polynomial function. Already we know that, remembering point, the polynomial function is continuous. Then it is continuous. Then it is continuous. Then it is continuous at every real number c is less than 2. Okay? If again c is greater than 2, the value of x is greater than 2, that is c is greater than 2, then what is your function? Your function should be like f of x is equal to 2x minus 3. F of x is equal to 2x minus 3 is also polynomial function obviously, is polynomial function, is polynomial function, is polynomial function. Already we know that every polynomial function is continuous. Okay? Now that is, then it is continuous. Then it is continuous at every real number c is greater than 2. So already I say that, so less than quantity, the function should be always obviously continuous, and greater than function, the function should be continuous. The function should be discontinuous at only point. Is clear that? So without lifting the pen from the paper from the plane, this is the definition. Here we can lift at only one point. Is clear that? So we can find only discontinuous at the only one point. Is clear that? So, and this is very important, and at x equal to 2. X is less than 2, that is c is less than 2 is over, it is continuous, c is greater than 2, it is also continuous, and we can check at equal to quantity. At x equal to 2, the LHL of f at x equal to 2 is, what is your LHL? Limit of x tends to 2 minus f of x is equal to limit of x tends to 2 minus, what is your LHL corresponding this function? That is 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3. Okay? So apply the limits. But x tends to 2 is nothing but 2 into 2 plus 3 is equal to 2 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. So this is your LHL. Okay? And the RHL of f at x equal to 2 is limit of x tends to 2 plus f of x equal to limit of x tends to 2 plus your f of x corresponding RHL 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3, that is equal to. So apply x tends to 2 is nothing but 2 into 2 minus 3 is nothing but 2 into 2 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. Here the LHL is not equal to RHL. Here limit of x tends to 2 minus f of x, this is your LHL, is not is equal to limit of x tends to 2 plus f of x. So the LHL is not is equal to RHL. Thus the function is discontinuous at the only point x equal to 2. This is your point. Thus f is discontinuous. F is discontinuous at the point x is equal to 2. This is the procedure example. Okay, students, see that this is the example to solve this example of this method. Okay, write on this example. Student, this is also example, that is f of x is equal to mod of x plus 3 if the value of x lies between minus 3. X is less than or equal to minus 3, minus 2x if x lies between open bracket minus 3 to plus 3, and 6x plus 2 if x is greater or equal to 3. So students, here in this function there are 3 sub functions are there. That is 2 conditions. In previous example only one condition, that is x lies between plus 3 or minus 3, that is LHL RHL. Here the x lies between, there are two conditions, like x is less than or equal to -3 and x lies between -3, RHL, LHL, x lies between +3, LHL and RHL. Okay, this is one new type of example, students. So see that this is also very easy method. Okay, first of all, we can solve as a generally directly. Here there is no particular point. So so this example, if x is less than or equal to -3, if x is less than or equal to -3, if x is less than or equal to -3 is nothing but this function f of x should be that is mod x. When x is less than quantity, then x should be negative, that is -x plus 3. Is clear that? Because x is less than or equal to, so here mod x, when x is less than or equal to 0, then mod x should be negative value, that is this x should be, I can take x is less than is nothing but -x, is a polynomial function, and it is continuous, in this situation. Okay, next, if x lies between -3 to +3, then f of x equal to -2x is also polynomial function, and it is continuous, okay. So next one, last is, if x is less than or equal to +3, this is another condition. f of x is equal to what is that, 6x plus 2. It is also obviously polynomial function, is polynomial function, and it is continuous, okay. So there are three conditions are over. Then we can check at x equal to, so x is less than or equal to -3, the function should be continuous. X lies between -3 to +3, the function should be continuous. X lies between x is greater than 3, the function should be continuous. Generally it is continuous. And we check at x equal to -3 and at x equal to 3. Okay, first now at x equal to -3, first we can check at x equal to -3. The LHL of f at x equal to -3 is limit of x tends to this is -3, x tends to -3 minus, this is symbol of LHL, limit of x tends to -3. What is your f of x corresponding LHL? So -3, x is less than -3 is your LHL. LHL is that is less than is nothing but, this is the sign of mod x should be negative, greater than is nothing but positive. Here x is less than, that is LHL should be negative, that is -x plus 3. So that is equal to -x plus 3, that is equal to, here apply -3, will get minus of x should be -3 plus 3 is equal to 6. It's clear that? So see that minus is separate, minus of x, minus x should be -3, minus into minus plus 3 is 6. This is your LHL, and RHL of f at x equal to -3 is limit of x tends to -3 plus f of x is equal to limit of x tends to -3 f of x should be, what is your RHL corresponding? This is your RHL, because -3 is less than x or x is greater than -3. Both should be same. This is LHS, obviously this is RHL. Is clear that? Here this is not x is less than -3. This is -3 is less than x. It's nothing but x is greater than 3, vice versa. Okay? So this is RHL. What is your RHL? -2x. minus 2x is equal to minus 2 into what is your x? Minus 3. Okay, that is equal to 6. Okay, here I can write directly LHL is equal to RHL. Right hand limit is equal to left hand limit. Then f is continuous at x equal to minus 3. At x equal to minus 3, the function should be continuous. Then we check, and at x equal to 3, we can check. At x equal to 3. So x equal to minus 3 is over, and at x equal to 3, the LHL of f at x equal to 3 is limit of x tends to 3 minus f of x is equal to, its LHS should be, so this is RHL, obviously x is greater than or equal to 3, so this is LHL. So x is less than 3, corresponding lies between 3, x is less than 3, LHS should be minus 2x. Minus 2x. So apply 3, that is equal to minus 2 into 3 is equal to, this is minus 6. Your LHS should be minus 6. And the RHL of f at x equal to, the RHL of f at x equal to 3 is limit of x tends to 3 plus f of x is equal to limit of x tends to 3 plus what is your f of x corresponding to RHL? So x is greater than or equal to 3. This is your RHL. This is 6x plus 2. 6x plus 2. That is equal to 6 into 3 plus 2 is equal to 6 into 3 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. 20. So here LHL of the function x equal to minus 6 and RHL should be 20. Here LHL is not is equal to RHL. LHL is not equal to RHL. Thus f is discontinuous. F is discontinuous at only find x is equal to 3. In this point only the function should be continuous. Otherwise the function should be continuous. Is clear that here x is these are the conditions. In conditions also function should be continuous. At x equal to we can take minus 3. The function is also continuous. And at x equal to plus 3 the function is discontinuous. Clear that? So in this type of examples are there in next class. So here this is the procedure, same procedure. Is clear that? So here there are 3 points, minus 3 and plus 3. We can check at x equal to minus 3, at x equal to 3. Clear that? So write down student this example. Okay. Student, here also the examples. Find all points of discontinuity. So finds is nothing but find all points of discontinuity of f, where f is given by the 10th example. I can solve 6th and 7th, 8th and 9th I can discuss in next class. Okay, here 10, 11, 12 are same as example number 6. Already I solved that example. Okay, very simple. F of x is equal to x plus 1 if x is greater than or equal to 1, and x square plus 1 if x is less than 1. Very simple. In this example here we can check x is, we can take here there is no particular find, thus we can take general find. If c is greater than 1 f of x, the function should be continuous. C is less than 1 f of x, the function should be obviously continuous because this is polynomial function. And we can check at x equal to 1. At x equal to 1, the function is LHL equal to RHL, the function is continuous, the whole function should be continuous. Otherwise, the function is discontinuous at that point only. Here, in this example also here, 11th one is also f of x equal to x cube minus 3 if x is less than or equal to 2, x square plus 1 if x is greater than 2. Okay. Here also we can check every real number less than 2, polynomial function continuous, every real number greater than 2, polynomial function continuous, and we can check at x equal to 2. That is also very important. Okay. And next 10th example is also 12th example, f of x is equal to x raised to 10 minus 1 separately. X raised to 10 is separate and minus 1 is separate. If x is less than or equal to 1, x square if x is greater than 1. Clear that? So here also same procedure. These three examples are your homeworks. These three examples are your homeworks. Okay, students. So I can give more number of examples in this class, but they are very easy example. Okay, so solve these examples. Then next class we'll discuss some other type of examples. Okay, bye.